Welcome back to the Entrefluential Life Podcast. I'm your host, John Tanner, and today, in episode 77, we're diving into a topic that can completely transform your content strategy: creating evergreen content, the key to sustainable audience engagement. In the fast paced world of digital marketing, trends come and go, but evergreen content remains relevant and valuable over time. If you're an entrepreneur, influencer, or content creator, understanding how to craft evergreen content is a game changer. It allows you to build long term engagement, increase your reach, and drive consistent traffic to your platforms. So, whether you're struggling with content burnout, looking to maximize your impact, or simply want to create content that continues to work for you long after you hit publish, this episode is for you. Let's jump right in. Before we get into the how, let's first define what evergreen content is and why it matters. Evergreen content is content that remains useful and relevant to your audience regardless of when they access it. Unlike trend-based content, which has a short shelf life, evergreen content continues to attract viewers, listeners, and readers over the long term. Think of it like a timeless resource, an article, video, or podcast episode that provides ongoing value without becoming outdated. Some examples of evergreen content include how-to guides and tutorials. For example, how to start a business on a budget, industry best practices, such as best social media strategies for entrepreneurs, case studies and success stories, FAQs, and common problems solved. For example, 10 ways to overcome imposter syndrome. By creating evergreen content, you're building a content library that keeps working for you, attracting new audiences without requiring constant updates. So, why should you, as an entrepreneur or influencer, prioritize evergreen content? The benefits are huge. Let me give you 5 of them. Benefit number 1: sustainable traffic and engagement. Evergreen content attracts a steady stream of visitors because it remains relevant over time. Unlike news-based content that fades quickly, evergreen pieces can rank in search results for months or even years, keeping your audience engaged. Benefit number 2: SEO ranking. Search engines love evergreen content. Google prioritizes high-quality, timeless content in search results. If your evergreen content is well optimized, it can continue to bring in organic traffic long after it's been published. Benefit number 3: it saves time and effort. Instead of constantly creating new content to stay relevant, evergreen pieces allow you to work smarter, not harder, by repurposing and resharing content that still holds value. Benefit number 4: builds authority and trust. When your content provides long-term value, you establish yourself as a trusted resource in your industry. Evergreen content helps position you as an expert, leading to more credibility, partnerships, and business growth. And benefit number 5: generates passive income. If you monetize your content through courses, memberships, or affiliate marketing, evergreen content can drive continuous revenue by attracting new leads over time, which is one of my favorite parts of this whole deal. Now that we know the power of evergreen content, let's discuss how to create it effectively. The key to evergreen content is creating material that remains relevant, searchable, and valuable for months or years to come. Here's a step-by-step guide to making your content truly evergreen. Step 1: choose timeless topics. The foundation of evergreen content is selecting the right topics. So ask yourself this: will this topic still be relevant a year from now? Is this a fundamental concept in my industry? Can this content solve a problem that people consistently search for? For example, how to build a personal brand. That's evergreen content. Instagram algorithm changes for 2025. That's not evergreen content. Step 2: research and optimize for SEO. If you want your content to last, you need to ensure that people can find it. Conduct keyword research using tools like Google Keyword Planner, Ahrefs, or SEMrush to discover high traffic, low competition keywords that align with your topic. Then, optimize your content by using relevant keywords in titles, descriptions, and headings. Creating a compelling meta description. Adding internal and external links to boost credibility. That's called web linking or backlinking. And formatting for easy readability with bullet points, short paragraphs, and images. Let's move on to step 3, creating high quality, in-depth content. Evergreen content should be comprehensive and high value. The more detailed your content, the more likely it will remain useful over time. For example, instead of writing a short article on how to write a blog post, you can create an ultimate guide that covers choosing a topic, structuring your content, writing engaging headlines, optimizing for SEO, and promoting your post. The more depth you provide, the more valuable your content becomes. Step 4, update and refresh content regularly. Even evergreen content may need occasional updates to stay relevant. So set a schedule to review and refresh your top performing content every 6 to 12 months. You can do this by updating outdated statistics, adding new examples or case studies, enhancing your content with fresh visuals or adding videos. And you can also improve your SEO elements based on new keyword research trends. Step 5, repurpose and distribute across multiple platforms. Once you've created high quality evergreen content, you can maximize its reach, which you know me, I'm all about amplifying my message. You can do that by repurposing it into different formats. You can turn this into a blog post, into a YouTube video. You can transform it into a podcast episode or into social media posts. Or you can do all of the above. Wink, wink. All right. You can also convert it into a webinar and have a downloadable PDF guide, which is what I'm working on right now with my Bespoke Startup Workshop program, which leads to affiliate links, which you can make money. Why not monetize this? And it's super easy to have affiliate links by adding QR codes into your downloadable PDFs. By repurposing content, you increase visibility without having to constantly create new material from scratch. It is a major time saver. To help illustrate the power of evergreen content, let's look at a few real-world examples. HubSpot's blog. They publish in-depth marketing and sales guides that continue to rank in search results for years. Neil Patel's SEO guides. His evergreen SEO articles drive massive traffic and position him as an authority. YouTube tutorials. For example, how to tie a tie has been one of the most searched YouTube queries for over a decade. Tim Ferriss's podcast episodes. Many of its interviews provide timeless advice that people revisit year after year. These are just a few examples that show that evergreen content, especially great evergreen content, has long-term value and continues to attract audiences well beyond its initial release. Before we wrap up, here are a few additional tips to ensure your evergreen content remains effective. Write for beginners, not experts. Content that educates newcomers has more longevity. Use simple and clear language. Avoid technical jargon that may become outdated in the future. Make it visually appealing. You can add images, infographics, and videos to enhance audience engagement. Encourage social sharing. Ask your audience to share your content to expand its reach. And monitor performance. Use analytics to track which evergreen pieces drive the most engagement. By implementing these strategies, you'll create a library of valuable content that consistently drives traffic, builds authority, and sustains audience engagement. I like to call it my digital army of salespeople. And that's a wrap on episode 77 of the Entrefluential Life Podcast. Today, we explored the power of evergreen content, why it's essential for sustainable audience engagement, and how you can create content that continues to work for you long term. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend who could benefit. Your support helps us to continue providing valuable content to help entrepreneurs and influencers grow. Until next time, keep creating, keep influencing, and keep living the Entrefluential life. Bye for now.